The Cryptocurrency Research Group. This is from our website. Myself, Aaron, and Vitalik were the board members for now, and we're looking to expand actually, but more on that later. I think you all know us pretty well at this point. So we think we're the first cross-disciplinary research body focused on cryptocurrencies. In principle, we're blockchain agnostic, neutral, based in the US, a 501c3. This means no advocacy. We want to organize collaborative research projects, give out some grants and fellowships, do conferences like the one you're at today, and produce educational materials, Wiki, maybe do a MOOC, and higher level research content in both of those categories. All right, so loosely our research areas: math, distributed computing, cryptography, economics, law. We're very broad in scope. That's just to name a few. Research affiliates, some of the people in the room. Research affiliate here means someone we've talked in some detail about some research topic about. But it's informal for now, but hopefully we'll start spinning up more formal collaboration soon. Guiding documents, hard problems in cryptoeconomics. If you guys haven't looked at it, it's on GitHub. It's great. Vitalik has written it and refined it over a number of months. Hard problems in crypto law. That's Aaron and Primavera's. Did you announce? Can I announce? Can't announce. Okay. I can announce. Okay, so their first chapter got picked up by Harvard University Press, so they have to actually write the whole thing. And what, like a year? What's the timeline?
I don't know the time. We have to submit manuscript.
Have to. It's a book. The journal, I missed Chris's talk, but Chris is the editor-chief of Ledger, and we're trying to be involved as much as we can with Ledger. I'm an editor. Peter's here. Patrick's here. I wasn't quite sure. Aaron, are you and Primavera now editors or board? It's ill-defined? Okay. Fair enough. I'll watch the talk and see what got discussed, but we're very excited about it. Solicitations, March?
Within a month or two.
Within a month or two. Awesome. All right, so we want to do projects. We want to solicit proposals, coordinate research, fund research. It seems that providing some of the organizational overhead has been very useful. It's hard to get people to do stuff if you don't put the energy in, and I'm glad we did. You guys all came here today, and hopefully a lot will come out of this. Yeah, we'll commit funds for larger projects, ask for community donations, and try to raise money from private benefactors. We do hope to get public money too. I kind of think it's a bit of a problem that there isn't a lot of public money in cryptocurrency. I know some people in the room might think that public money will co-opt cryptocurrency, but in practice, technology seems to be funded publicly and then optimized by the private sector when it's at a demo stage, a lot of the time. You guys are free to disagree, but I don't know. We need people at universities working on this stuff too. In larger numbers. All right, so one project we want to do, and we've touched on this all day, so maybe I'll go through it quickly. Decentralized identity and reputation. What can that look like? Well, it's going to be a big industry collaboration, academic collaboration. It's a tough problem theoretically. Vitalik has talked a little bit about modeling reputation in a game theoretic sense. I think that problem might be hopeless. We'll see. I think more likely we'll see engineering solutions emerge, and we'll try to build some of those out. So yeah, the blockchain, it can be an immutable registry. You can put all of your interactions on it, encrypt them for granular access. I think that if you prove that your rent has always been paid on time, it's better than a FICO score, which is kind of what we use as a reputation tool today, or one of them. I hope that data silos are not the way of the future. I'd like people to own their data, possibly monetize it. Be easier for interoperability and much better security-wise. Yeah, granular identity. So right now, it's hard to be a person in several different domains if you're on Facebook all the time, and your Twitter presence is really important. So somehow you always have to be an avatar. But it would be nice to kind of have some options there. And yeah, so I think it will be very important for institutions or technologies to act as identity providers or attesters. So right now, your school, parents, boss, Facebook, the DMV, your thesis advisor, and maybe Patrick has talked a little bit about this at other times, but biometrics too, that can establish that you are you. And biometrics are scary, and maybe are not popular in this crowd, but I think it might be useful. We'll see if it can be done and not ruin everyone's privacy or life. Okay, scalability. I missed the panel on scalability, but I think we all know the problems at this point, and we want to just figure out the solutions. Oh yeah, incentive compatibility. So Elaine touched on this earlier, and it was touched on sort of repeatedly. There's a real need right now for theoretical work to understand what the security properties of a cryptocurrency are, and how we could eventually find a scheme, a protocol that is provably incentive compatible, even in a toy model. I think this would be a big step forward for the industry, because the uncertainty of the future could be somewhat mitigated by an actual mathematical proof or an actual framework. And an impossibility proof would be okay, but we hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, so we've talked a lot about formal methods today. Just to reiterate, I think it would be very useful for people to try to spec out what a cryptocurrency really is, and possibly prove that a software client implements that spec. Also, you can use formal methods to analyze whether that spec makes sense or not. That's been alluded to today also. And yeah, so as in Elaine's work, we should create a framework for specifying, verifying smart contracts for their execution, and even deriving them from that specification. This would be very user-friendly, hopefully, and would guard against a lot of potential pitfalls with these early contracts where, say, money can get stuck in the wrong place, and there's really no recourse. We want that not to happen. That's one of the threats, sort of automated enforcement. It's automated, but the machine could be wrong. So it really should be formally verified in some sense. Oop. That should say cryptocurrency 2.0 and the Internet of Things. So we've got some of the IBM people in the house. They may not be here anymore. So very eager. Very eager to hear what they say on Wednesday. But just some basic ideas that we're interested in. So the blockchain is an irrefutable distributed data store, and you can actually put data on it, but you can also use it to manage permissions and coordinate the actions of, say, potentially a large number of entities. I think the number of things is in the billions and increasing every day. So somehow there's going to have to be automated protocols for them to interact. And the blockchain can help, at least with some of that. So yeah, everyone wants microtransactions to happen, or smart metering, and I think we'll try to produce some research to see how that can be done. There's a lot of proposals out there already. None of them have been really implemented well, I think, but let's try to do it. Yeah, and it should be an open, innovation-friendly protocol, ideally open source or something of that nature. It would be a shame if somehow the protocol that all the things run on ends up being very proprietary. I don't think that could ever happen, but that's our focus. All right, yeah. So AI and machine learning in cryptocurrency. So we have a panel on this on Thursday, but here's just a couple ideas that I've thrown out. So projects like Ethereum can give, say, an autonomous agent an income. That kind of means it can operate until it runs out of money. So here's a nightmare scenario. You've got UAVs who are mercenaries flying around, and people just pay them to do whatever you like. So maybe we should think a little about friendly AI. That's a bit of a joke, but Not entirely. You can't really tell what something will do, and probably Aaron alluded to this, once you kind of push the code onto the blockchain. In principle, it's hard to cut off its income source. So a more reasonable and sort of less apocalyptic goal, as Primavera was talking about, an automated bridge between natural language contracts and smart contracts, automated kind of understanding of what the legal contract is. I mean, natural language processing is very hard, but legal language to a certain extent is mathematical. It's pretty well specified, so maybe we can do something there to actually make it executable and understandable by computers. Another thing I'm excited about is adversarial machine learning. I sort of asked a question about it earlier today. So what does adversarial machine learning now mean? To me, search engine optimization. How can you trick Google into indexing you higher? Beating spam filters. So you can try to train a spam filter on the wrong thing so you can get your thing through. And I think high-frequency trading, Vitalik and I were talking about this, is a good use case for adversarial machine learning. And kind of probably the one that the most intellectual effort has actually gone into. But yeah, in the future, you know, we're going to need automated methods in lots of cryptocurrency software, and some of them are going to run machine learning algorithms. But if there's money on the line, people are going to try to trick those algorithms. And somehow you can operationalize any sort of attack kind of instantly in the crypto space. So I think some real thought will need to go into adversarial machine learning. Oh yeah, conferences today. Thanks again to everyone. And tomorrow, O'Reilly Media, Bitcoin, and the blockchain. We've got all the banners up here, and they look beautiful. By the way, who made the Cryptoeconomicon banner? Say again? Oh, in-house. Awesome. So Wiki, we've actually got a wiki up on ccrg.org. We still have to do the redirect to wiki.ccrg.org. But Zach, who is somewhere in the audience, has produced a bit of content. Maybe he left on it already. And we want both educational content, but you know, getting towards research level content, recent papers, written up kind of in an understandable way on our platform. It's very hard work, but we hope people will start to do it. We'll start to do it ourselves. Excited to do a MOOC. That's also a tremendous amount of work, but when we can handle it, we will. And the Princeton kind of Bitcoin community is doing it now. So I signed up. I'll check out how it works. Oh, and support. Our initial support is from Ethereum, and we need more other support. So we'll be out there looking for money so that we can do our projects and serve as the conduit between blockchain technologies, traditional industry, academia that we hope to. Thanks.